and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. So here's their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So that on offense for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Setting up the running back screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. And their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second now in touchdown passes. They'll throw on first. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's at the main. Because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on third down. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he will take this in. Touchdown! Take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. Jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. In the field now, their second series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be... out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. He's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. his 5th interception of the season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Out now, defense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the penalty. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Set to take over. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On first down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take.
Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
No return on that punt. Take over possession. Back now, pressure on its way. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it sets up second down. Throwing now off play action. And down he goes. Defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
Third and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. Get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Putting the tight end in motion. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throw is caught by the back.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. This running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. A tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Defense now headed back to the field. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. And field goal try coming up. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Set to get back out there. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a give on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a give up the middle, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to the air here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Give now to the running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. Pushing for a late spark before halftime. Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now looking to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Send out their punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. He backed up to begin the drive. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 1. Called in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the 42. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Throwing it again here. Escapes it. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 40-yard.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They'll throw on first. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, we've reached halftime. Out in front in London. Now it's back across the Atlantic to our studios in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. Halftime.
With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Ready to run their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Here's the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I've noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw it on 1st down. Finds his back complete.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. He makes it in for the touchdown. Cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. I think's 10-10. Outset's kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's White on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense headed out there. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Another run here from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll throw it. It is cut left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. This is Allen on the give. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're up against it, 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Returning their offense and this running back to the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got first down from the 31. Running it now out of the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They go play action here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. The tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, fourth down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They motion the tight end over. Throw on third down. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Their offense running back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. Going nickel set, third down. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first.
You're not going to last long if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. To throw here on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We're through 3. Weekend. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's dropping back to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Man in motion, out of the slot. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Now we're on the counter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun here. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This is Allen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he gets in. Touchdown. Let's take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. Break that tie and now lead by 7. Ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. The offense getting set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. On first down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. They'll try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Hits his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The give now out of the shotgun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Back to the well again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Oh, nice punt, and the fair catch going to stick them at the 7. So it's a... And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this. So long, everybody. Our winners, as we say cheerio from London.